All right, everybody. Greetings, greetings. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Whatever time it is in your part of the galaxy, hope you're making it a great day. Doing my part to try to make it a good day. Sick again, though. Can't believe it. I was just sick like 6 weeks ago before I went on vacation. I got feeling better for vacation, and now I'm back to coughing again and caught something else. A lot of airport, I don't know, going to the airports and all that stuff. And I guess it doesn't surprise me. Sick people everywhere. Can't just stab sick people with a lightsaber either. That's frowned upon. So, just gotta deal with it, live with it. But picked up some germs on my way back from Hawaii, I guess. But okay, got some grand arenas to play. Let's check out the chat, see what we got going on over here. Got Darth Batal and the Vels in the house, the Flying Lion, Blackbird. Got some other people in here. Chat's kind of quiet so far. Well, I'm probably gonna try to get through these grand arenas pretty quickly. Maybe take a look at some accounts. We'll see if there's an account review that we want to do, and go from there. I gotta try to look something up here real quick. Yeah, there is an account that I want to review today, so we're gonna do that first. Give a little time for some other people to show up. And then we're going to go ahead and get on into the Grand Arena stuff. So let's go over here to Loquitur. Look for an ally code. And we'll look up this account. Hopefully got this number right. All right. Interesting stuff here. All right, so this is Apologies account. And I'll flag him so he can come watch this later if he's not actually in here. But Chromium 4, 2.6 million. We reviewed his account probably about 6 months ago or so. And it was an interesting account. So what he was doing, the plan at the time, was to go from SLKR into Ray and then into Executor. Now I'm trying to remember if he changed that plan a little bit. No, he stuck with it. So he's gone SLKR into Galactic Legend Ray, and then he's going to build the Executor. So 6 months later, this is what his account looks like. So the SLKR is in. You can see that the Ray requirements are all coming in. So he's pretty close to getting Ray. Got JTR. But for an account that's 2.6 million and it's about a year old, I think it's really interesting to see what happens to an account where pretty much come straight in and build two Galactic Legends back to back as the first two things. Now, we've talked about on the channel before a couple times, like, what do you do about ships if that's the case? And I mean, my idea is that you could just use your characters to cover up your ships and then kind of not worry about it. So that's what he's doing as well. Finalizer, Executrix, and Radis. Although I do find it odd that he hasn't built the Malevolence or the Negotiator. Because even going with this other build, you could still build both of those capital ships out to 5 stars. Maybe he's using all that stuff to accelerate his relicking of characters. Must be it, because I don't see any reason why you wouldn't go ahead and build Malevolence and Negotiator. But it does keep your galactic power down. So let's take a look at speed and see how fast he's got his stuff going. 301 on Finn. BB-8's fastest, what, probably about 320, 325. Yeah, and then some other stuff here that's going to be around 200. 90, yeah, 294. Mara Jade's up there, almost 300. 288. So the mods aren't too bad. So yeah, I mean, I was very interested to see where this account was going, because at the end of the day, how are you doing in Grand Arena? So he's number 8 in fleet with the finalizer fleet, so he's, you know, doing well enough. He probably gets top 5 when he plays. This is a good offensive fleet. So he's using that to climb in the fleet arena offensively. He got his Galactic Legend for the squad arena. And he's worked his way up to Chromium 4. So the formula is obviously working well enough in Grand Arena. And this account is probably a little bit older than the Obticeo account. So yeah, let's go use our statistics to look, right? So we can look at Galactic War Battles 1. 5,000 is about a year. So it's what, a year and 2 months or something like that. So it's like 3 months older than the Obticeo account. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool account. I want to continue to track the progress on Apologies account just to see what that looks like. Just 2 Galactic Legends and the Mega Fleet, and make that, you know, the first 3 things you do, and then build from there. So yeah, obviously a viable strategy. He's in Chromium. Darth Treya says Lick Saber. I've entered the wrong chat. Yeah, TK misspelled it the other night and called it a Lick Saber instead of a lightsaber. Spell checker is terrible. Rose Ami, you? You know, if you're building straight Galactic Legends and you don't have other uses for your Omicrons right away, I guess that would be the only reason to spend it on Rose, I suppose. New client available. I believe I've downloaded the new client on these accounts already, so we should be good to go. Lol says I've made significant progress on gas. I've got Anakin shipped to 7 stars, allowing me to complete tiers 1 to 3. Just waiting on the droids now. Nice. The Dude Abides says, sorry to hear you're sick, DL. I feel you. My whole family's dealing with norovirus right now. I'm the lone holdout, which means I'm doomed any day now. Nice. Are you going to do Treya Ami? You guys know that I'm always behind on the news. What Treya's getting an Omicron? Oh man, I love the Triumvirate anyway. She's getting an Omicron now. I guess it's not listed yet. I don't know what the Treya Omicron is. If it's good, I might do it. Yeah, man, I already don't need much of an excuse to build a Triumvirate. If it's also good, then I'll build Triumvirate. If it does something where like the Triumvirate plus Savage and something else just makes gets ridiculous in GAC, like a Malgus level team or something like that, that would be fantastic. Treya might be good with Sith Eternal Emperor now. That would be good, because originally when C came out, like, it wasn't bad to take C and put him with Triumvirate. Do like Sith Eternal, Triumvirate, and Watt. And that was a competitive team. It did well back in the environment where it was just the, first 4 GLs. He could beat everything with that team. And then Kenobi came along, and Lord Vader came along, and all of a sudden, C can't do anything against them, and can't beat Jabba the Hutt. So, yeah, it's yeah, his decline has been. I don't even think it's exaggerated. It's sad. It's been a sad decline. Go to the forums. It's going to be fantastic. Nice. They accelerated Mara finally. Yeah, and they're giving out freebies on Dash Rendar and then Talon and Kyle Katarn and now Mara Jade. So they're giving out freebies on all of the Starkiller requirements. So that's nice. I mean, Starkiller Journey's already good. Getting some extra free characters over the last few days has been nice. So getting some free shards can always help. I've enjoyed that. That's been a nice little bonus. They really want people to invest in Starkiller. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Some of this stuff I don't think is really that much of a money grab. Like, you know, who's the new character? The new Rebel character. Apparently she's fantastic, so there's going to be all kinds of people spending money on her. The Reluctant Rebel. So bad with names. I don't remember any names. Huh. She's not a rebel. Okay. Is she a scoundrel? Sanastaros. Yeah, I've seen some stuff with Sanastaros, and apparently she's pretty good. So Dr. Aphra is their latest money grab. And just like the Inquisitors and all that stuff, you know, they'll probably be like the next 3 months, every single galactic war and all that stuff is going to be needing those characters. Our latest territory battle, Rise of the Empire, is starting on December 12th. All right. Well, when the game updated today, did they update the gear? Is the gear doubled now? Gotta take a look here. 10 for 560, 10 for 7. That looks normal. That looks normal. 10 for 280. All right, so that's all the same. When they double the gear drops, I wonder if they're going to double the amount that you get when you purchase for crystals. That would be a huge mistake. We'll see how that goes. Probably next shop refresh, I'm guessing. Yeah. The gear is double, but the shops aren't until reset. You need to hit your reset before the shop gear updates. Oh, wow. So my reset happened at 6 o'clock. And this reset, the server, was at 6:15. So I have to wait 23 hours and 45 minutes for it to take effect. It's pretty much the maximum amount of time I could possibly have to wait. That's all right, though. Hyperdrive is permanently $50. Man, I'm going to have to buy that on Loquitur. I mean, seriously, I've never bought it on Loquitur just because, like, you know, I was keeping the GP low at first. But now there's no reason to keep the GP low. There is just so much stuff in the Hyperdrive bundle. There's just, like, no reason not to buy it anymore. It's ridiculous how much stuff you get. Look at all this stuff. Shop currency, money, crystals, 100 of each Cairo, 100 of all this good gear, 200 of all this gear. I suppose if I'm ever going to buy it, I should probably buy it right now and trash all the gear while the gear has still got a good rate at the scavenger. Oh, man. Check and make sure they didn't check scavenger rates. No, looks like it's the same as before. Ugly, guys, ugly. Man, I want to buy the hyperdrive bundle so bad. $50 for all that stuff. I'm not going to buy it just out of, just consistency for the account because it's a non-hyperdrive account. So I'm going to leave it alone. But if you're any normal player and you can afford the $50, there is absolutely no reason not to buy it. Absolutely no reason not to go ahead and click yes. The scavenger has been updated. Oh, the scavenger is already changed. Is it worth it even? Yeah. Dash. So Dash is asking, is it worth it? Please get it on Loquitur. Yes, says Bups. Oh, you just have to wait for the shops to refresh. Oh, I see what you're saying, for the 6-hour shop refresh. I got it. I thought you meant for the daily refresh on your account. That's still fine. It's fine. I'll get in there. Scavenger rates are already changed. Yeah, so you'd asked if the hyperdrive bundle is worth it. Even without the characters, without the level 85, without the character shards, it's still an insanely valuable gear pack. Like if you go into an account that's brand new and you'd calculate up everything, the characters, the ships, not even getting to level 85, just the characters, the ships, and the stuff that you get in here, it would take you $8,000 worth of crystals to get the gear, resources, character shards, and ship shards that you get. So this pack for a brand new account would take $8,000 worth of crystals to establish. If you're already at 85 and you had every single character and ship and everything else, just the gear alone is worth something like, I can't remember. I calculated it once a long time ago, and it still came out to be it would take if you get rid of the trash gear, the stuff that's not good, and you just count the gear that you actually would want, just the actual good gear and these resources up here, it was still worth $940 or something. Just ridiculous. Just absolutely off the chart compared to what you could buy with crystals. Yeah, so anybody in the game who can afford the $50, it's a good deal for, even if you've been playing for 4 years. Still a good deal. So what are these gear updates and scavenger changes I keep hearing about? Well, it's doubled. So the changes that you're hearing about, they doubled character shards, and now, this used to be listed as a 1, and now it's listed as a 2. So you see that this Mark 12 bayonet is still listed as a 1, but all these other gear pieces have upgraded to 2 per drop. So wherever you farm gear, you're going to be farming double gear. Hey, look, this piece doubled. I can start farming them on the Obticeo account now. I'll probably be farming these for the next couple weeks to get all my rebels up and running. But yeah, so double the gear drops to make it easier to gear characters. But then they don't want it to go off the hook with relics. So what they did here is they took the exchange rate on all this stuff and cut it in half. So you get double the gear, but it's only worth half as much at the scavenger. So I took my accounts down pretty low on gear. I didn't want to run out of stuff and not be able to level characters up. So I set my limit at 200 for decent gear and 300 for gear that I know that I want. I don't want to sell these. I don't want to sell these. So I kept those at a higher level, but I ran most of it down to a 300. I built these back up fast. Holy cow. Well, these I didn't sell. So yeah, I ran it all down before the changes. But you get half as much value now over here at the scavenger. We're doing pretty good on circuit boards and bronzium wiring. I bought 3 of the circuit board packs. I think I got 100, 150 twice. So I got 400 from buying packs, and then I bought 2 bronzium wiring packs, and I think I got like the minimum on both of them. So I got like 50 and 50 or whatever it was. It was pretty bad. But I felt like go ahead and spend the crystals while those were in the shop. In case all that changes later too, who knows. But so I beefed up a little bit on those 2. Yeah, the double drops on gear is going to be, I think, a welcome change for early game players for sure. It's not going to make your relicking of the characters that much faster, but it's going to allow you to build relic characters while also building up Gear 12 characters in the background a lot faster, so you can build a little more breadth to your account. And that's going to be a huge benefit, especially early on. What is the minimum gear for Tier 4 of gas? Is that the final one? For the final tier, if you don't relic your B1, you're going to be playing that event a lot. B1 is the only way that you can really get consistent damage, and if you leave those clones alive, you know, if gas stands back up, you're having a rough time of it. If you knock him down a second time and he stands up again, that's rough. You better have all the clones dead by the time he stands up the second time, or you're not going to complete the event. I'm thinking of that right, aren't I? Or am I getting my events confused? Anyway, yeah, the one where you have to fight him and the clones, that's you pretty much need to relic your B1. That's my advisement. I like Relic B1 and Magna for the event for sure. B1 was my only Gear 12. Only took me 90 minutes of tries. Totally doable, says Kyber Soze. Well, if you only had a Gear 12 B1 and you did it in an hour and a half, you, I would say statistically, got some good luck pretty early on. It's doable, but it's rough. Like I said, if you don't want to relic the B1, be prepared to spend some time with it. You can get it done, but prepare to spend some time. All right, let's take a look at our opponent for the Loquitur account here today. 8 million galactic power. Got about a cool 3 million over me. Not quite double, but hey, close. 4.6 in characters, 3.4 in ships. If we look at that Galactic Battles 1, this account is 5 years old. 5 years and a couple months. My account's 2 years old. Just over 2 years old. So he's got 2.5 times the time spent that we do. Ship-wise, he's got Executor. So 6-star Executor, Chimera, Radis, Executrix, Endurance. Lots of things. He's got the TIE Interceptor, which that stinks for me. And with all this other stuff that he's got in fleet and relicked up, it really puts him at an advantage. So he's got a fleet advantage over me for sure. In terms of character-wise, he's got GL, Luke, and Rey. All right. General Skywalker, Revans, Malik here at Relic 7. Jedi Knight Luke all the way to Relic 8. Of course, Rey is in the house. CLS team. Cat is built up with all the Zetas. Got Bam, Relic 5. I think he has Starkiller. Did I miss that? Let's take a look here. I thought he had all... Yeah, he's got Starkiller, but he's still working on him. So he's lower gear, but there is a Starkiller in the house. All right. So lots of stuff, lots of relics, lots of Gear 12 stuff, Triumvirate, tons of Zetas. He's got like 3 times more Zetas than me. And just look at this Gear 12 stuff for days. So his roster is definitely wider, but his top end isn't so much better than mine. It is better, but not too much better. Oh, one last thing. Got to go look at mods. Now, we scoped him out, and in his history, this player tends to put a lot on defense. Okay, 344 on Ahsoka. That's pretty fast. Revan's up there. 329. That's pretty good. Malik. Why is Malik this fast? 319 with all tenacity mods. That's pretty crazy. I assume he'll be on offense with that. He'll be soloing something. 317. So he's got some fast characters. But from what I saw, he tended to put just tons of stuff on defense. So let's see if that turns out to be the case. Or maybe I'm just underestimating the breadth of his roster and assuming that it looked like there was a lot on defense. So what I did is I actually assumed that I'm not going to get through his defense. So I put my bounty hunters here with Zam. I gave that up. I put the Beskar Armor Mando team here just to make this front zone a little more challenging. Those newly minted Ewoks that I worked on for the C-3PO journey, I put those up front here. That's obviously not going to stop anything, but it's better than the team that I had there before, which was absolute paper. So here we put Kenobi down, and I put this Datacron here. And the Datacron has dark side benefits to it, but it does have 207% armor, health steal, a little bit of protection. But that 207% armor, you guys know I already like to put armor stats on my characters as mod sets. So like on Kenobi and stuff like that, we're rocking some additional defense stats anyway. I think he's got health, okay. But yeah, so we've got some characters with extra defense stats. Adding on another 200% defense seems like a better use of this Datacron than trying to find a dark side team to use it with. We put Qui-Gon on defense because if I just... People who... this is a generalization, so I don't want to insult my opponent at all. But I noticed in my match histories, a lot of guys that have a lot of GLs like to just take a Galactic Legend in against Qui-Gon and make this team a non-issue. Like, I don't even want to bother with it. I'm just going to come in and wreck it with a GL. So if he takes both GLs on offense for some strange reason, then, you know, he has to fight this team. So I put it there. Here's the Grievous team. Again, we're just trying to make him use something good. Probably just uses Wampa here and kills it, but okay, then Wampa's gone. I put Padme on defense. I haven't been doing that, but I put her in here with Barriss and R2. These are characters that are being built up in the background for other things, but, you know, for now, we'll just try to make a defense out of it. Again, not good, but just something to take up his good teams. And basically what we want out of this, the back is just garbage, right? So we're relying on the fact that this Kenobi is going to hold. So our whole defensive strategy relies on getting a hold right here and not letting him through. Now, if I don't put better stuff on defense, then what can happen if I put down a paper defense, especially in front of fleets, he can just run that over with his garbage, whatever garbage he has on offense. And then he can come in here against Kenobi and, you know, use a team to pull some skills, and then use a team to kill my cat, and then, you know, come in with his Galactic Legend and finish off the team once cat's gone, for example. And I don't want him to be able to take a bunch of cracks at Kenobi with a good team. I want him to have like 1 or 2 teams that he can take in here, and if they lose, then he's just done against Kenobi. So that's why I feel like I have to deepen my defense against this opponent. Okay, so let's see how much he put on defense. All right, so he's played. Let's see how he did. Okay, he killed everything in one. That's not unexpected. And he killed everything over here except Kenobi in one. All right, so he hasn't tried with Kenobi yet. Let's see if he put both of his GLs on defense. Which is kind of what I expect to see from his history. Okay, we've got the Luke here. But I don't see the Rey on defense, which is weird. Maybe he put it on the back wall. Oh boy. And his Padme team has Cat in it. So I can't take my nest here. I can't take my nest here. We're going to have to figure out some kind of Traya trick here. Yeah, see. As expected, there's just a lot of stuff on defense. A lot of stuff on defense. Okay, so we basically have to go through the bottom. We have to clear this front zone, see what's in the back, and then we have to clear the back. We have to pretty reliably clear the back, and if we can clear 2 zones, we win. Give us a strategic victory. 309. And he gets 20 extra speed from something, right? Bound by hatred. Oh, it's if Talon's in the team. Talon. I messed this up once before, and there was a Talon in the team that gave him extra speed. Okay, so there's no Talon here. He does have the Canderous, so this team is no joke. Okay, let me catch up on chat over here. Do you have Ebon Hawk for Executor Mirrors, or how do you do it? I do not have Ebon Hawk built on this account at all. So I play Fleet Arena every day, and I just basically have a racing strategy where as long as I'm in control of the turn order of my ships, I can take out any executor of any star level just by racing. I just get to the ult faster than they do. Or even in a lot of cases, if they get to the ult faster, I still have 5 ships on the board and I still get the victory. As long as I've got my Slave 1 out and healthy and can do the seismic charge to kill off the Houndstooth. So yeah, I win completely without the Ebon Hawk. For Grand Arena, I just put the Executor on defense. My opponents usually put the Executor on defense and just kind of do one of these. You know, you can you can try to beat my Executor. I'll try to beat yours, and we'll see how it turns out. So yeah, I don't do the Ebon Hawk. I don't do the mirror match. I just throw it on defense. My Padme, 3PO, and GK were Relic 5, and Ahsoka was Gear 12 for the gas event. When you have time, it'd be great to see a new gear economy video. Your original gear economy video changed the way I play. I assume that's Swgoh or something. 2 GLs at 8 million, isn't it great? Yeah, no. Well, if you build 2 big fleets, I mean, Loquitur account is going to end up with 2 GLs and be almost 6 million. So, yeah. But being at 8 million without both of the big fleets is probably a little less than we would want. So with regards to a gear video, I honestly, the gear economy in the game is not going to change that much. Most of my shop purchases were mainly focused around the materials needed to relic characters and accelerating the relic process. The place that I always struggled was getting the next characters to gear 12, even to the extent that sometimes I had to drop my relic farms and farm materials to get characters to gear 12. That part of it is what this gear change is going to help. Getting those characters to gear 12 is going to be much easier now. You'll be able to build up gear 12 characters just to have gear 12 characters. Like, there will be no reason not to have all of the triumvirate at gear 12. Go ahead and build them out to gear 12. So the relic rate won't change that much. The shop use, it's just going to free up your shop currency for more relic stuff. Probably the only significant change out of this, I bought a lot of Carbantes out of the guild store. That currency is now going to be available out of the guild store, and I can either buy other gear or, cash that in for shard shop currency, finish out those characters on the bottom like Young Han that you never seem to have the currency to buy. So that shop will change a lot. What you use, the guild shop will change quite a bit. But I think Carbantes are still the bottleneck. You'll have to go farm Carbantes to keep up with the drop rates on the rest of the gear. But spot farming Carbantes or whatever you need is going to be a lot more effective. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to redo the gear video anytime soon because not that much has changed. It's still pretty much the same routine, except your farming is going to be much more effective. And farming hard nodes is going to be better. If you're farming a character off a hard node, getting double the gear is going to help a lot. All right, so let's think about this. If I use Sith Eternal here, that should be good. I can link the Lukes, use Watt, use a couple other characters just to buy some time, soak up the initial ability blocks and all that stuff, and then ult away these guys. Or do I need to... No, I think I need to link Luke. There's a lot of damage in this team with gas in here, though. So I'll put in a couple other guys to buy time for Sith Eternal to get to his ult. And then I'll have to link him. And then go from there. There's no... Yeah, it doesn't have the Bastila Sean thing, so it's not... When Bastila is in here, it makes this really ridiculous to deal with. But without Bastila, it should be definitely doable. What's his offense look like? Interesting. So he's just got tons of protection, a little bit of health. All right. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? All right. Dealing 90%. They deal true damage to the target based on 60% of his max protection, which can't be evaded. All right, so they're going to be hitting me pretty hard with that. Yikes. All right. But I don't have anything else. I mean, if I lose this battle with C, then that's pretty much the game right there. But we've got some other Sith to put in here and buy ourselves some time, right? We can put in these guys. Put in a good Datacron. Give ourselves some stats or something. That one we have to save for Vader. This one gives us dodge. This one gives us health, steal, and potency. Resistance, penetration, and armor. That gives us a little more armor and protection. Alright, maybe the health, steal, and potency. Although 30% dodge is pretty desirable. That could come in handy. Let's see what chat's saying. I don't trust JML on defense in 5v5. Darth Revan can consistently take him out. Oh, wow. Vel says Zareth's account is similar and it's in Kyber too. Yeah, the alt that he built that was like no GLs, that was all meta teams. But he has, you know, fantastic mods and he tries real hard. That's the difference. Whenever we use dark side abilities, we gain turn meter. I don't know. I think this is probably the best. Health steal, potency, and a dark side mechanic that gives us extra turn meter. It's probably the best we got. Now CG needs to make ships double drops. Amen to that. Double drops on mod materials would be nice. I think well, they increased the drops on the slicing materials, which was, I don't know, it made it better, but it's still, I still like to farm mods far more often than slicing materials. Do you have Darth Revan? Nope. No Darth Revan. Nope, we got 2 GLs and we're about to have the 2 big ships, and then that'll be what we have on this account. And then probably going for Jabba. I'm really leaning toward Jabba for my next GL. Alright, let's get in here and see what we can do against Luke. Alright. Gotta take a little bit of time here. Don't get in a big hurry. Okay, we'll do this first. Keep ourselves healthy and clean. He breached me. Why does he always breach me? Do you guys know what it feels like to get breached by a galactic legend? Oof, alright. All the stun, all the damages. Like I said, all we're doing here is just buying time. Well, let's do this, give Watt a little more protection. Is he going to die so fast that I'm going to end up, like, killing him before my ult goes off? That would be bad. Alright, we just got to absorb a little more protection. Alright, here we go. Into the ult form right away. We got to get that Luke out of here so that we can get Anakin linked up here. Oof. Cooldown increase. Alright. No cooldown increase at the moment. Let's do that. Oof. I probably could have killed him with a single hit, right? But we want to take the opportunity to nuke Skywalker's protection. That's not a bad idea, right? Yeah, let's make sure. Well, yeah, there we go. Okay, so he lost all of his protection. That's good. We're golden. We're golden. Bye. Bye, Luke. You're not going to have the luck you did in front of Kylo, you know? That was the real you, not an image. I could tell the difference. Okay. How much are we afraid of this Jedi team? This is annoying, but I don't know. Probably even troopers could take it out. Yoda's a threat. I'm thinking about using something like clones on that. I think I have to use Darth Vader here, though. If I use Darth Vader here, and he has Rey on the back wall, we're just done. That will be the end of the gimmick for us. So the other thing we could do is we could trooper this. We could bring the Imperial troopers in here. Target Candorit. Probably have to kill him first, right? Yeah, probably have to kill him first. Or we could kill anybody. We could just kill anybody else first, right? You got to figure out how he's getting turn meter. Does he get turn meter? Okay, at the start of the battle, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff. Okay. Mandalore, all the things. Okay, so that's not helping him. Maul's attacks can't be evaded. He has extra. He gets Frenzy and Retribution. 3 stacks of Anguish. If there's an enemy Kenobi. So basically, as long as nobody else goes, we're good, right? And nobody else on this team is going to be fast enough to go ahead of Troopers if we take Troopers. I feel like there's a reason Troopers lose against that team, but I don't know what that reason is. I cannot, off the top of my head, think of the reason why Imperial Troopers lose to that. I'll be trying my first attempt at Darth Vader Kron versus JMK this GAC. Hope it works. That's a pretty risky fight. All right, let's look at offenses. I think I have my troopers here, or the clones in offense, right? Let's see if there's a Datacron that's going to help them. Dark side, protection, armor, dodge, critical avoidance. Light side enemies. This is just all over the place, but let's go ahead and take this one. It's at least got a light side mechanic for it. I'm probably not going to use it somewhere else. All right, so I think the strategy here is going to be kill Yoda, let Bindo resurrect him, I don't care, kill him again, and then finish out the rest of the team. Probably have to kill Bindo with aerial advantage. So this team is going to last a long time, I think. But I think the clones have what it takes to knock them down. We're just going to do this first. And we're going to let the clones take some turns here. Target Yoda. Oh, we can't. Got Mace Windu in the way now. All right, that's fine. We'll go over here. Give him another turn. Throw the grenade. Okay, Mace has lost his extra protection. Now we got to get Yoda. Let's send him over to remove the Foresight. Get some counterattacks. Alright. Hit him with... okay, we can get his taunt off with the turret. No, we can't. Why? Okay. We can't get his taunt. What am I missing? Why does Kenobi keep his taunt? What mechanic is keeping his taunt against my dispels? I don't know about you guys. Maybe you can remember every detail of every kit, but I can't. I cannot ever remember all the kits. I'm just going to take a basic, remove the Foresight. We're going to use this one to take him out. Let's get it out of here. We know that Bindo already used his Resurrect because he brought back Old Ben. So by bringing back Old Ben, he left Yoda out in the cold. All right. We'll just keep taking turns here. Just trying to work our way around to another aerial advantage. Kenobi's low, but I'm not even going to look at Kenobi until we get this Bindo dead. 2 more turns to go. Let's keep 5s alive. If they trigger the sacrifice back here, I don't mind. It's fine by me if they trigger the sacrifice. Okay, just keep picking away at Bindo. 2 turns. No, he's taking all kinds of counterattacks. He's ready to resurrect. He will resurrect on his next turn if he gets it, but he doesn't get it. He's out of here. He's out of here. We're good. I don't think we can... well, we might be able to get another banner back over here on Rex. So let's see if we can stall long enough for Shock T to give life to Rex. All right, one more banner, +1 banners. 63. Good. Y'all were surprised that he put gas in that JML team. Yeah. I mean, Revan, Gas, JML, and Jedi Knight Luke. That is a commitment. That's a commitment. Man, he broke up 3 teams to make that one. Yeah. Andrazani Major says, sometimes I regret getting C. Wish I'd farmed SLKR instead. Yeah, I'm advising people on the channel, and anybody who asks about C, I'm advising them away from building Sith Eternal right now. He's just at a low point in his career. You know, maybe it'll be better someday, but he's in pretty bad shape right now. All right, we've got bounty hunters to deal with. You know what I want to try to do? I want to try something for science. For science. You guys want to try some science? See if we can make good with this team. And we're going to put in Radis. We're going to put in Biston. And we're going to use up our Chupio. That's not Chupio. Where's Chupio? There he is. All right. So we're gonna use this team against these bounty hunters. Now, if they kill off my guys with this rocket, that's going to be a big disappointment. But we got to kill Mando before he goes crazy. I think we can do that just with area effects. I don't know. I'm worried about the auto kills though. If they get the contract, that's going to be bad for me. And there's no taunt to keep them off of 3PO and Chewie. I do not want to get a rocket to the face. Who else? We could put Mon Mothma in here. We're not going to use her. Well, maybe we will. I was going to say we're not going to use her for something else. Put her in there, and then we can use a Datacron, I guess. That's the grit one. Some extra armor. Let's do that instead. Let's just try to put the Datacron in here. Get Mon Mothma. And we just got to get to Mando before they get the contract so that he doesn't start evaporating people. All right, let's go. Okay. Do a little bit of area effect here. Try to steal the turn meter. We got a stun on him, so that's fine. The only thing we're worried about here is the Mando. He's the threat. Okay. We're not going to use that skill yet. Let's try to cleanse some rebels here. All right, we'll use that skill now. Okay. Get Frenzy on Biston. So this team is kind of interesting. It really doesn't feel like it does that much. But when you get to the end, to the download, that in my testing and conquest and stuff, that download does some pretty insane damage. So I want to see how it does against these bounty hunters, if it can pull off numbers like I'm seeing over in Conquest. All right, here we go. We ready? We're ready to download these bounty hunters. All right, here we go. Downloading. Yeah, seems like good damage. Seems like good. Mon Mothma worked out pretty well there. She removed a lot of debuffs. All right. So I think we use the troopers here. I do not want to underestimate this team. Let's use raid troopers with the grit datacron. We got tons of speed. We got tons of everything. So if I remove their turn meter on armor, for example, and just kill the armor straight up, then we should have all kinds of turn meter and they should have none, and I can just work my way through it. What are we afraid of on the back wall? Darth Revan. If we give this team away, we've got nothing against Darth Revan. We could do Emperor Palpatine Mara Jade here. Right? Because he's only 309. He's not getting speed from somewhere else that I'm aware of. Is he? I mean, none of these characters have passives that are giving him speed, I hope. Whenever an enemy with a damage over time is damaged by an attack, he gains turn meter. So he's the big threat on this team. Him and Maul are the big threat. Do you have Vadercron for Darth Revan? I do. I have the Vadercron. Does that works on Darth Revan? Nest. There's no BAM. Nest. You think Nest can do this battle? Vadercron works on everything that doesn't have a lot of tenacity. You think Nest works on this? Nest versus Maul, I use it in 3v3 a lot. Oof. What am I worried about? Anguish stacks. Buff immunity. So if Canderous gets enough potency to litter my character with damage over times, then that's pretty much it. Damage over time is damaged by an attack. Critical chance up. Third time and inflicts tenacity down. That's the problem. That's the problem right there, though, right? The tenacity down. Once he gets tenacity down, then I'm going to eat every debuff off this team. She has days, right? On her middle skill. I don't think Nest is a good idea there. I don't know. I'm worried about Canderous with that tenacity down and the days and all. She got stagger. Oof. I've underestimated Maul teams before, and I have paid for it. I have paid for it. So I am not inclined to want to underestimate it. Well, let's take a look at Mara Jade. We can kick Vader out of this team. And I think Thrawn is plenty fast to do what must be done here. Yeah. Unequip that. Hey DL, I have SLKR and just finished the Executor event and was planning on going for Kenobi next. Has anything changed? No, that's still a really good strategy. There should be no problem for you going SLKR Executor into Kenobi. That's a good path. Kenobi is best if you can get Cat. Hopefully you can get Cat. Yeah. Guys, I just feel like there's something I'm missing here. I hate feeling like I'm missing something. So he's fast enough. All right. I don't know. Let's get in there and do it. Lack of confidence. Oh, it's on 1x speed. I'm like, what is going on here? 1x speed is going on. Okay, there we go. Counterattack. Okay. He didn't lose turn meter. He is not staggered. He has the most health, so he gets his buffs removed or something, right? Okay, let's do that. And then we're going to stop doing area effect because I don't really want to get any more damage. Okay. Do that. And that. Get some stuns here if we can. Candace is back to being the legend. Okay, we'll hit everybody. Get some buffs, get some turn meter. We don't need that necessarily. Who has the... Well, give it over here just to get the turn meter back. Do this combo of stuff again. See if we can get a stun somewhere. I swear, guys, we're going to kill somebody sometime soon here. Candace down. All right. Another one down. Armor gone. Or armor is about to be gone, I should say. Okay, just Maul left. Just take all these counterattacks. Do what we need to keep him under control here. He's going to steal a lot of banners from us, but, I mean, there's really not much we can do about that. All right, we got through. We're through the team. Good, 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 good. That start freaked me out because it was taking forever, and I thought, oh, no, he's going to go first. It was just because of the 1x speed. All right, so we've got bugs. We've got here. Now we've used Iden Versio on this before. So we could use Iden potentially here or here. This is Wampa, right? We're just gonna Wampa this because, you know, Wampa does Wampa things. Let's get that battle out of the way. I don't think there's anything better for us to Wampa. I didn't see a Grievous. So I think we're good. Alright, she didn't get the initial stun. Womp. And then basically, as long as we have protection, we can ramp damage. 12 damage over times on the ye old Magma Trooper. Whack. Dat Wampado. Bam. Bam. Alright. I hadn't got one free life from the little bubble. Nothing we could do about that. All right, so this, maybe we do Iden here. We've got Vader, we've got troopers, and we don't really need them. We can do Treya. Oh man, we really need another tank that we can use with Treya. I don't want to burn Nest here. What would Dash Rendar do here? I wonder. Because L3 just comes back a million times, right? Oh man. This is a good this could be a good experiment for a Dash Rendar team. All right, so we got this stuff for Dash Rendar. And then what else? We could put armor in here. We're not using her somewhere else. And if she gets the armor onto Vandor Chewbacca, then... So basically, L3 should get killed every time they come over. As long as she gets killed, he brings her back. The cycle continues. Right? It's pronounced Smash Rendar. Yeah, we're going to do this for science. We're going to do this one for science. Okay. I've heard this skill hits hard. Oh, they did not kill L3. Huh. Okay. Well, you need to taunt again. Get some dazes going on here. We automatically get back our prepared so we can use that big skill. It's not too much of a problem. Alright. I think we just use Dash's basic when we get a chance. I don't think we even want to mess around. Oh man. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and stun. We will stun just so we can get to this. We're not going to kill the Brood Elf until we kill everybody anyway. Let's do this. And... Alright, Dash. Do some damage, buddy. Gear 12 Dash not pulling his weight. Gonna get kicked out of this team pretty soon. Okay. L3 doing her job. They healed up again. That's actually good for us. Okay. Got the rhythm down here. Just don't have the damage. Okay, alright. I think we may have to just put this on auto. See if we can get her done. Hey, thanks for killing him. As long as they kill him, then the ability block goes off. Alright, another big hit here. Yeah, it's not enough damage yet. Gear 12 Dash, not enough damage. Uh-oh. I think we're going to end up dropping this battle. Auto. Alright, got the dazes back on him again. That at least take him a couple turns to get over that. Nope. Cleared it off right away. Bo-Katan not pulling her weight in this team. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, she gets healed. Dash Rendar still plugging away, not doing enough damage. Come on, Dash. Need a big hit here, buddy. Massive damage. If he was Relic, this would be no problem. I think he's actually gear 11. Is he? Maybe he's gear 12. Yeah, I think he's gear 12 for this. GAC. But, not enough damage. Come on, Dash. It's up. Next skill should be it, guys. Let's see if we can kill a Geo. Nope. And immediately cleansed. All right, we got to get out of here. We just got to leave. We're not getting anything done, and we don't want to leave them with turn meter. So it's good. I mean, it'll be good. It'll be fine when I get him up to Relic level. This has got a Zeta Hux. So a Zeta Hux is going to mess with my Iden team a little bit, right? We're not going to get extra turn meter, but should be fine. Should be able to get it done. We'll use these two. Shore Trooper. Let's try to cheese this out with Iden. And then we'll go up top and we'll take a look at. You know what? I just need to clear the geos and get bottom done, right? Let's better not mess around. Interesting. That's something I didn't know. So, Iden Versio gets turn meter at the start, but clearly that counts as bonus turn meter. Because here we have it that she did not go first because Hux stopped the turn meter gain. Interesting. Oh, wow. Wow. All buffs gone. All right, come on. Get out of here. We got to get this Hux out of here. Imperial Lawnmower doing his job. Fantastic. All right, Stompy Stomp. Hux is out. There's no hope for these guys at this point. Relic 4 Kylo doing Relic 4 Kylo things. Not for long. Relic 4 Dead Kylo. Okay. So. The cheapest way to get through this is Traya Nest. Just do Traya Nest. But we could also kill a team with Nest up top. Still got troopers. We've still got a lot of stuff. Let's just get through this. Let's kill these bugs. Get the zone cleared. That should give us the win. Guys, 8 million GP versus 5.3 million GP. I'm not winning because I have more stuff in my account. I'm not winning because I have better teams or any of that stuff. I'm winning simply because better strategy. Better strategy carries the day here. For anybody who didn't catch the strategy at the beginning, my opponent, I predicted that my opponent was going to put down quite a few defensive teams. That's been his history. So, assuming that I would not be able to full clear him, I put down more defensive teams to try to hold him up, with the plan that as long as I clear 2 zones and he can't, that I can win. So that was my strategy, and it looks like it's going to pay off, right? Because he couldn't get the Executor, he couldn't get my Kenobi. All right. Let's do this. All right. Good enough. Zone cleared. 878 to 686. And then let's see what we can do up here. We gotta try some stuff. CLS team versus what? Vader? Do Vadercron here. Or we could do troopers. We could try troopers here. Let's try the Vadercron here. I'm kind of intrigued to see how that plays out. We'll throw a couple things in here just to give him extra speed. That's all we want to do. We want to... Oh, we can't do any of this, can we? Oh, we gotta put in the gear relic 5 or higher only. So if they stun Vader, that's bad for us. They stun him. They kill him. He gets resurrected. And then basically I have to kill everybody. This does not seem good. If he's got tenacity on these guys, I don't think we can do it, can we? Tenacity is only 55. Low tenacity there. Let's see. 59 on tenacity. Okay, so his characters don't seem to have tenacity. Oh. Alright, well, let's give it a try. Let's go in weak against the CLS team with nothing but a Vader. We're going to accelerate Vader based on his rebels. So we're going to get 40 extra speed from the rebels. Shoot first. Takes out Maul. Alright, here we go. Let's do that. Target him first. We're not going to kill Chewbacca yet. Alright, we'll do that. Bam. We'll do that. Bam. We're gonna throw the saber at him. All right. Looks good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just re-merciless. Do that. Do this. Do that. And now I can't kill anybody, right? Now we just got to fight with Luke. Okay. So we're going to do this. Then we're going to hit Luke. And then we're just going to do this to get turn back. Do that. Oh. Denied. All right. Merciless. That there. Try to do this here and gain some life back. Let's do that. And we'll do this so he can't counterattack. Merciless. Hit back here. Do this. Do that for another turn. Hit Luke. And he changed stances. If he hadn't changed stances, we'd have been in trouble. But he changed stances for us, and then we could get debuffs on him. Alright, so Vader gets a win. Alright. What do we have left? We have Jedi. So let's see if we can take down this Mon Mothma team with Jedi. Oh, we're on the wrong tab. Let's look for our Jedi team. Scrubby little Jedi Yoda Solo. Solo Yoda. We could also do troopers here. We're going to save the troopers. We're going to try to get this done this way. And then we'll do the troopers on the other good team. And then we've still got a couple things that we can throw at his rebel team. So, all right, this guy is the problem, right? So we're going to do what we can to get him first. Okay. Let's stun her right away. If I kill Kyle Katarn, he's just coming back, right? I mean, he's just going to resurrect him. So there's no reason why I would do that. If I can kill both Kara and also the scout, even if she does a resurrect, there's no guarantee they get back the one they want, which I assume would be Kara. Yeah, they got her back. Super annoying. Oh man. First character down. Okay. Hit her. Let's just do this for now. And then get back onto Kyle Katarn if we can. All right. Oh, that was nice. There we go. You got the recruit in. Pass this around to Yoda. Dash. Get the taunt going. Big hit there. Okay. We'll try to do this way. And that way, hopefully for the Cara Dune, we can do the... Alright, get her. Nice. Alright. We just got to get that potency buff off of Cara Dune so that she doesn't come back instantly. Alright, the Padme team with Cat. If I take troopers in here, this is going to be rough. That's pretty much all we got left though, right? So let's try the troopers in here. I think we need one more trooper of some kind. Okay. So we gotta somehow deal with Kenobi. And then Cat. This is, I don't know. This is probably a no-go. In order to use the Datacron, we can only have relic troopers, so we can only use 4. Alright. We're going to try this with 4 troopers. And we're going to attack Kenobi. And we're just going to hope that Anakin doesn't have... the assists are going to kill us, though. We are going to be murdered by our own assists. CLS it is. The weakest CLS team ever. Let's give it a try. I don't even think we have CLS set up yet, do we? Yeah, we do. There's CLS. Okay. Han, Chewie, Chupio, C-3PO. Alright. Here we go, guys. This is going to be horrendous. Use the basics on Luke. You can keep the loop going with 3. Alright, well, let's see if we can get a stun here on Anakin just for... This team has no relics. Get out of here. Get out of here with your killing me. See if we can stun Cat, I guess. I don't know. No way she had protection up, right? Without without Chupio to do the area effect, I think we're just done. I think this is over. Yeah. It is over. Okay, so Anakin did his big hit. Cat used her ability. Let's try it. Let's try this craziness. With the Datacron. Not gonna work, but we're gonna give it a try. I honestly can't see this working out. I'm surprised at how close we got to just outright killing Anakin in one hit. That was impressive. Okay. Link him up. That should give us turn meter. Put this on Anakin. And see if Dark Trooper has enough to punch through. Not enough. We would have to kill Kenobi in order for that to work. Okay. Oof. Dark Trooper taking heat. Okay, let's do this. All right. Kenobi's dead, right? No. What? How's Kenobi not dead? I cry foul. I still had 3 stacks. He should be dead. Let's do this. Get Dazes on. Put a link here. I really need to put the Zeta onto this Dark Trooper so that I can get 3 stacks back. Wow. The mark is already gone, and we're down to 1 stack on Dark Trooper, so this is a loss. There's nothing doing here. Yeah, if we could get stacks back on Dark Trooper, we might have a chance, but without the stacks, this one's a no-go. I'm not going to give up quite yet, though. Got the area effect going on here. Maybe if we just target Kenobi and go full auto. But then they would start doing foolish things. We don't want to do that. Okay. Let's get him back under duress. Oof. Oh, Kenobi down. It's close. How much sauce does Piet have? Piet's pretty feisty. He's absorbed at least one character. Die, everybody. Come on, get that JKA out of here. Oof. Ah. What's that locked defense health buff on the troopers? That was the Emperor's Trap buff, right? Is that what you were looking at? The Emperor's Trap. Yeah, so that's it. That's all we got. We're not going to beat either of these teams with the garbage we got left over. I could have beat one more team, but I wanted to try. If I could have beat the Padme team, then we possibly could have even seen ships. All right, guys. It's getting pretty close. Getting pretty close. And by getting pretty close, what I mean is the fundamental problem that you have when you're at low galactic power and you make it really high up into Kyber, for example. The issue is not that you can't contend with the opposing team. It's just that you need eight teams in the front, 3 teams in the back, 11 teams. So you need a total of 22 teams. So when I say I'm getting close, I've got a decent defense down, and I've almost got enough offense to feel like I belong in Kyber. Like 1 or 2 more relic level teams, and I'm going to feel like we're in decent shape. Not Emperor's Trap. There was a second locked buff on them. Never seen it before on troopers. Don't know. Don't know what you were looking at. I'd have to go back and try to find out. Was it red or green? Because the other debuff that they had access to, or that I had access to, was the mark. I mean, I put the mark on there. We had protection up. I don't know what else we would have had. Oh, I know what it might have been. Let me take a look at this real quick. See if I'm confused. When Dark Trooper does this skill, Imperial Remnants. Yes, I don't know if that was something that was marking out Imperial Remnants, or I don't know what. Don't know. I'll have to go back and look. Maybe somebody else in the chat knows what you're talking about, but I'm not sure. All right. You know what? You know what? I feel like I'm going to favorite this guy. And then next week in my update, when I work on it this weekend, I'm going to give him the Zeta. There's enough times now where I'm in a battle in Conquest or something where I could get a stack back. I want to be able to get my stacks back. That fight would have gone my... I think I would have won that fight if I could have got my stack back. If I could have stayed at 3 stacks. Because we did get Kenobi down, right? We did get Kenobi down, and we potentially could have got Anakin down real easy after Kenobi was down. Yeah, we could have won that. If I could have restacked, I feel like I would have won that. Oh, it's from the Datacron. Oh, it was the grit from the Datacron. It was the grit buff. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. So this Datacron gives grit. So this right here is what you were looking at, the grit buff. That's what converts all of their health, or all their protection to health. So grit. You were looking at grit. What do we have for Datacrons? Let's take a look at that, because I haven't even paid any attention. So we've got this one with all the armor. If I wanted to reroll anything, I would have to get it to level 7. I could. I mean, I'm not going to get another one to level 7, am I? Or, yeah, level 9, I mean. Is this any good? Let's take a look. Armor protection. Dark side characters. Let's take a look at this Datacron. Let's see if we can get some more good stats on this. We like armor. More armor is good. More protection. So this is just armor and protection. That's nice. I mean, we can put that Datacron on a team and just give them more armor and protection. All right, let's take a look at another Datacron here. 15 million credits here in the bank. It's okay. When they inflict damage over time, they gain protection up. Crit damage, protection, and that. I don't know. That's not very good. That's not very good. Probably scrap that Datacron. There's some protection. Some potency. We like that. Here we're going to get dark side. Same thing. Stack of protection up. It's not horrible, right? We can keep going with this one. More potency. This is making a nice potency, health, steal, protection. That's not bad. I don't really need the first order or bounty hunter stuff. I feel like that's a waste of $1 million. All right, we're gonna go to the level 8 one and make it level 9. Is there even anything we can use at level 9? I don't know. We may be wasting our time here. First Order Stormtrooper, Hux Phasma, Sith Trooper. We got Cad Bane. Yeah, if we just get lucky and hit Cad Bane, right? We're not going to do something else with these materials. Let's see if we can get super lucky, hit Cad Bane. Embo, 90% of his health. Oof. He can't be defeated that turn. Yeah, all right, let's re-roll that. Cad Bane, get lucky. Aura Sing, we at least have Aura Sing built. Okay. Another re-roll. Aura, Greedo, Chrysanthemum. Come on, get lucky. 400k, this is probably the last time we'll re-roll it. If we don't hit Cad Bane here, we're done. Yeah, we're done. All right. But that allows us to re-roll. So we can re-roll this tenacity down here and try to get more armor. Take health for now. We'll re-roll this one more time. And then that's going to be it. Yeah. Health or potency? Health. Well, if we're doing armor, let's do health and just make it a complete health, steal, armor. Fine. And if we want to put it on bounty hunters for Aura Sing, that I don't know. That's just bad, right? Although giving Bosk more armor is kind of fun. Crit damage. Take the crit damage. 9.35% health. More health or crit damage. More health. All right. I think I accidentally clicked the reroll button there when I didn't mean to. Yoicks! Darkside allies use a special. They gain turn meter. That might be fun to put on bounty hunters. I don't know. All that extra armor, I think we're just putting this on Kenobi. We're just going to leave it on Kenobi to make that team as hard as possible to defeat. All right. Well, we'll save up some more Datacron stuff and work more on it again next week. Keep plugging along. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go right into the Obticeo Grand Arena. Since I'm not feeling terribly wonderful, do that one, finish up, and play a little bit and go to bed. Okay. View the current round. All right. Opponent over here for Obticeo. Let's take a look. Cab 1983 from the Empire Returns and A New Hope. He's confused between the Empire and the Rebellion. I guess Empire and New Hope in the same title. Identity, dissociative identity disorder. Battles won, that's 3.5 years worth of battles, so 3.5-year-old account. 3.4 in ships, 2.4 in ships, 3.4 in characters. He's using the Chimera as his fleet, arena fleet. His negotiator's only 6 stars, no malevolence. Gives us a pretty good advantage there. A lot of ships at gear 12, a couple relic characters and ships, but I feel like even as early game as we are, we have a huge advantage in ships. Character-wise, he's got Jedi Master Luke, so yeah, we definitely do not have an advantage there. Tons of relic characters, Beskar Armor Mando. Journey, I think, is what he's doing now, because he's got Mando and some of the other guys, right? There he is, Mando, Beskar Mando right there. So maybe he's working on Executor. Jango Fett. Let's see if we see other evidence of an Executor. Bosca's Relic 3. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's working on. Lots of Gear 12 stuff, though. Speed-wise, I'll admit I scouted my opponent on Loquitur, and I was tired last night and went to bed, so I didn't really scout this opponent very well. 257 on Hermit Yoda, fastest character, non-GL. Missing a mod on Padme, 245 speed. So basically we don't have to worry about his speed ever. All right. Let us see what kind of gifts he left for us on defense. All right, a Relic 1 Grievous. Okay. Ewoks. Waka Waka. Triumvirate with Savage and... That's a regular Maul, right? A regular old Darth Maul. Okay. Interesting. So I need a character there that doesn't take bonus or attacks out of turn. Gotta respect Trey Zeta. Or maybe he's got the Zeta on the wrong thing. Okay. Good thing I looked at that, because that's the remove debuff. And I was thinking Vader would be real convenient there to get around the Traya lead. But in fact, Vader would be a pretty bad deal, because they would just remove it. All right. Maybe we use Iden here. I'll show you guys what I did on defense. Kind of a similar thing. I beefed up my defense on this account. So we put Qui-Gon in here. We gave him the 2 tanks and Ahsoka and Anakin. We made this almost the best version of the Qui-Gon team that we can make for defense right now with what we've got in this account. And I put my clones here. And again, against people who I think don't have any speed, you know, he might have to use a GL there to beat that. But then at least I know where he's used his GL. And then here we just made teams that have 1 relic and tried to look scary. I don't know. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage in front of fleets. And then back here we put absolute garbage. So we're not doing much. We're just putting a couple tokens up front to try to hold them off. So he can use his GL on one of these. And the other one he's got to fight. All right. What are we going to do with this Grievous? What are we going to do with this Grievous? I don't feel like a Gear 12 Wampa is going to cut it here. We can do Admiral Radis. I think the Radis team wins this pretty handily. Should do. We can try to Wampa the Ewoks. That's worked successfully for us before. Then we can maybe use Iden here. Regular troopers here. Vader here. See what's on the back wall. I don't know. Let's get to the back wall and work out from there. I think we have a chance at a full clear here, guys. Chance at it. All right. Where is ye old Wampa? Here we go. Scary level 1 B1. Relic 1 B1. I think Grievous was Relic 1 as well, right? So it'll be less damage there. Womp. Alright, now we just start ramping. And we start littering these Ewoks with damage over times. Whip. Wicket's already got some problems. As long as we got protection, we're ramping. Well, we're not ramping because we didn't get cooldown. Is 9 damage over times enough? Oh, well, we're just going to kill him. He'll get brought back by the Elder, but so what? Don't care. Ooh, 2 down. Wait. There's no Elder. Am I missing something? Is there an Elder? That's not an Elder, is it? Wow, Ewoks with no Elder. Huh? Huh, Bard? Okay, well, made it a step easier for ye old Wampa. All right, Radish. Jin, that, and let's just spread around the stats. Oop, that's not it. There he is. 3PO and Chewie. Spread around the stats. Make everybody even bigger. We've only got a Relic 7 Radis, and we haven't really tricked out his mods yet. So he's not as good as the Radis on my main account. I have to get around to modding him sometime this week and get him fit for duty. But I think we still got what it takes. You were talking about your defenses looking scary, and you have a level 1 B1 on defense. Does anybody know the reason for that? There's actually a reason why a level 1 B1 is just fine in that Grievous team. I think people know why. I don't think it's any mystery. But we'll see. We'll see if chat can give the answer instead of me. Let's blind them all. Give ourselves a turn of not having to worry about that. All right. We'll take the assist and try to make short work of that. Isn't double drop supposed to affect shipments? I don't see it affecting mine. They said you have to wait until the shop refreshes. So when you see the shop update and you get a new store, you know, every 6 hours you get new items in the shop. The first time you get new items in the shop, it'll update in the shop. That's, I believe, what's happening. All right. Grievous out. 98%. And this, I mean, this is like guaranteed full banners, right? Just full health, full protection, 65 banners every time. It's pretty groovy. All right, big stuff on the back or not? Bounty hunters. Probably need to Vader that. Zam, Omicron, Missing mods, 177 speed. I feel like my Vader's going to outrun that team even with Zam. Let's see if we can beat the front wall without Vader. And go from there. You know it would be really embarrassing? To beat Traya with Mon Mothma. Just because that can't happen. Right? You can't actually beat Traya with Mon Mothma under any normal circumstances. Let me see what kind of rebel fighters I have. If it's all trash, maybe I can't do this. Okay, we got... it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But it should be good enough, right? We'll get the armor reduction, kill Nihilus first, and then just eat everybody up from there. Let's take a stock of the team. So we got Vader, we've got Imperial, we got Geos. We got Dash Rendar. Yeah, I really don't think they have enough damage. Maybe regular troopers. Let's just use our regular trooper team here. We still have Vader, so if we use the regular troopers here, we still have Vader for the back wall. Okay, let me think here, let me think. Is it better to use Vader here? Vader. So troopers... Iden. So we could use Iden, troopers, and Vader and pretty much guarantee this, right? Troopers, Iden, and Vader. And then we have CLS and other stuff for the back wall. What if we did CLS here? I don't know. That's a pretty awful team, right? See, I hate this. This team is not good enough to be good. It's just good enough to be annoying. And like I have to take something good against it. Okay, so we're not going to do Vader here. Let's just do regular troopers. The team's not that good. I hate this. We're going to do regular troopers. But what we're going to do is we are going to leave out Gideon. We're going to put in a good trooper. You know what? We're going to put in hot garbage. We're going to put in trash troopers. Yeah. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put in trash troopers. Dark trooper will kill everybody. The other guys are just to keep the turn meter driving. Piet, Link, go, kill, stuff happens. We don't need him because I don't think any of his characters are fast enough. Okay. All right. That's the plan. That's the plan. Then I can use this with Iden. Then we can use Vader somewhere and potentially still have stuff left over. So that makes the Iden team Iden, Stark, Shore, Range, Snow. Yeah, that should be able to kill that First Order team. Okay, stretching our resources here, trying to get a full clear. Dark Trooper Smite. All right, here we go. Bang. Area effect. Who dies? Nobody died. Sadness. Okay, Savage. Down you go. Okay, area effect. Kill everybody. Well, my plan to kill everybody is like a sad mistake on my part. Okay, just drive the turn meter. Just drive the turn meter. Once Trey is the only thing left, we really aren't scared, right? Okay, solo Dark Trooper win. Dark Trooper and support staff. All right. I bet if he punched you in the face, he could like punch your helmet right into the wall of a spaceship. I bet you. I bet you he could. He hits that hard. He hits hard enough to pound your face into the wall of the spaceship. All right. Let's do this. And where is ye old Starkey? Hello? There he is. All right. So this should do it. We should be able to get the... or is there a Hux with a Zeta that I missed? No Hux, no Hux. Okay. So, boop on him. And we're not even going to do the special yet. Get some protection up. Try to protect our banners. Let's get Phasma before she gives turn meter to people. Okay. Ah, he's stealing all of our banners. Bro. Bro with the banners stealing. Okay. All right. Yeah, I need to stall. Stall just a little bit. Okay, stall just a little bit. No. Snow Trooper hits too hard. Nah. Lost banners. All right. Good there. Now, Troopers with a Relic Shock T. You guys think about Geos here. I feel good about Geos. I feel good about Geos. Do you have anywhere else to use Gideon? I'm probably going to use him with Vader against that bounty hunter team on the back wall. All right. Let's get yeet. Oh, man. That yeet is so nice. Loving it. Super speed spy, yeet to the face. We do the debuff thing first, so everybody gets debuffs, and then in we go on the insta kill. Yeah, we'll just do this. Spy should be up again soon. We'll do a double tap here on Rex. Okay, Echo next. Ooh, Spy doesn't have the execute up. I thought Spy had the execute. All right, heal back up. See if we can gain back some banners. 65. Every banner gained back. Fantastic. Ye old stick to the face. Nice. All right. Yeah, so I think it's Vader here. And then we've got CLS and Dash Rendar and just all kinds of stuff to take out what's on the bottom there. I am going to save Palpatine. We're going to use Vader. We're going to use him. We're going to use this. We're going to put on a Datacron. Equip that. All right, and then we're just going to knock down their damage with Gideon, and we're just going to try to hack them to bits. They should be stuck on Kylo. Let's get this done. We don't want to use the turn meter drain first because I think we've got such an advantage. So we'll go ahead and carve his armor down. Merciless Massacre. hit that, cull her out of here. Basics for everybody else. Basic for you. Basic for you. Basic for you. All right. Bosk, get stunned, nerd. All right. Now we can drain turn meter. Let's target him. Get that turn meter out of here. Get that character out of here. Slash him in the head. He has a debuff, so we can get taunt back. Another merciless massacre. Because Vader is, you guessed it, merciless. Take him out. No, what? Okay, all right. I see how it is. I see how you're going to be, Mando. Thinking you're all relic and going to live through that. How about that? You live through that? Nope. More armor reduction on Bosk. He's easy pickings now. Keep the taunt up. We are going to lose that banner off of Kylo, though, because he does not have grit. He is not gritty. So grit's real nice about keeping you all your banners, because if you can recover even just a tiny bit of health through health steal or anything like that, then we can't get taunt. That's naughty. The fact that grit converts everything to health lets you heal just a little bit of health, and then you keep all your banners. So grit's great for banners. Great for banners. 67. So we did finish that out. Now I've got this maxed out Phoenix team here. We actually need some decent damage to deal with this, don't we? Let's try CLS first. Let's see what we can get done. Han Chewie. What else do we have that we can chuck in here? We need all of these guys if we ever want to try the... You know what? Let's put Chirrut Bays. They don't have any mods in them at all. But we'll... That, I mean, this looks super weak. Ooh, that looks weak. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. I think we're better off trying Mon Mothma first. I'm scared. Second guessing it. We're going to try Mon Mothma first. There is a risk that if we do all these little instances of damage, that it could go badly. But Chopper's not in. So if we get rid of Zeb, then we should be good. Zeb's Omega is regain 15% protection. Chopper's is gain 15% health. So if both those guys are in the team, then everybody's getting back health and protection every time they take a turn. It's pretty nasty. But with no Chopper in here, we're going to have to get rid of Kanan. Kanan's Omega, when you gain a debuff, you heal 15% health. So you can see we're debuffing. There's really nothing we can do about putting debuffs on. So he's getting too much healing off of those debuffs. It's what it is. We'll get him eventually. But we don't want to have to kill him that way. And see, now the other characters are all going to be super easy. They're all just going to fold up like a house of cards. We'll bring back the robot. Go, robot. Beep, boop. Get them, boys. All right, as we're going down. Harris is the only one left. See you later. Pew. All right, what you've learned from watching this GAC, if you put one Zeta on Traya, make sure you put it on her lead. Her lead is a much more threatening Zeta than the buff removal. The buff removal one's super good. Her second Zeta is also super good. But always do the lead first. Alright, we've got Bounty Hunters and Galactic Republic. So we can take our Galactic Republic against his Galactic Republic. Be pretty confident of getting the win here because we've got the premium capital ship. Where's that? You know what? I'm going to save Plo for the other fleet in case we need it. Here we go. Let's go. You got to show off the Omicron dash. The problem with the dash on this account, because my Vandor Chewbacca is still so weak, like, wow. His Ahsoka just one-shotted my Anakin. Wow. That's amazing. I'm impressed. That was a hard hit from Ahsoka. Because Vandor Chewbacca is weak, he gets killed instantly, and that makes the team not even viable, right? If he just dies from an area effect, then the other guys don't get resurrected. The rest of the team's not strong enough to hold its own against any reasonable opponents. So yeah, the Vandor Chewbacca is next week's project. We got to get some work done on that, which we will. And then we can play that Dash Rendar team in GAC. We still have to prioritize the Han and Chewie over the Dash Rendar team, though. Getting the CLS team fully functional is the next step, because I do need the Millennium Falcon and I need that CLS team anyway. It's what I need to work on. All right, let's see. Let's bring this in. We'll just give Anakin more turns at this point. Die fives. I said die fives. I guess we could have targeted this other guy. Would have made more sense to do that. All right, Anakin, go again. Just keep going. When Rex goes, so shall go Anakin. All right, bye. See you later. I've been hawked down. 65 banners. What farming guide do you recommend? I currently recommend my new farming guide that hasn't been made yet. But while I'm working on making it, the gist of it is relic either a dark trooper or a snow trooper. Snow trooper is, in my opinion, a very good character. It was my first relic on the Loquitur account. I've never regretted it. He's paid himself off 100 times over. So build a snow trooper and a Jedi Knight Anakin to relic. Put your first Omicron on Qui-Gon Jinn. And from there, you're building the Executor. So what you want to build from the start of the game is a trooper team, a bounty hunter team, 2 other relics, and then just start relicking Vader, Piet, all the stuff that you need for the Executor, and build the Executor as your first big journey with the account. The way I've got it laid out, it takes 38 weeks to go from level 1 to Executor pretty easily. Pretty relaxed relic schedule on that. Should be doable for anybody. If you buy the Hyperdrive bundle, cuts it down to about 28 to 30 weeks. If you're an efficient player, you could probably get it in 4 weeks less, or even better. Ooh, lost a Geo. That's no good. Get out of here, Biggs. Alright, let's stun up the Poe Dameron. Traded 1 for 1. I'm okay with that. Didn't need that Geo Soldier anyway. Geo Soldier overrated. Let's bring in the bigs. Or the wedge. That's a wedge, not a bigs. Okay. Let's do... We're just going to call the assist. And, okay. Just get him out of here. Bye. Get the clone sergeant out. Alright. Ooh, another tank. Didn't see that coming. We're actually going to bring in Plo. We really can't afford for Sunfac to have that. The elimination of his protection, whatever that's called. The thing that makes it so that he has no protection. That buff is ridiculous. Alright, we got it off of him. We gave him taunt. We'll just kill this ship. I think we can kill Wedge with this volley. No. Not enough. Not enough sauce. Ooh. Cooldowns reset. You know what? We can do that too. But I think my version of the ult is going to be better than yours. Alright. Is that a full clear? That is a full clear on a 3.5 million versus 5 million matchup. Was it 5.9? Yeah, basically 6 million. All right. All right. Okay. The finger says if you can get R8 materials. Nope. You got to do it. You got to just do it. You need 8 purchases of the Relic 8 materials in 38 weeks. I mean, seriously, you can save up enough crystals in 38 weeks to make those purchases 8 times. Executor is only 2 Relic 8s. Guys, I'm not saying it's for free. I mean, you don't just like get out of bed in the morning and accidentally like stumble over an Executor. You got to work at it. But 38 weeks to get the Executor unlocked is plenty of time to be able to scrape up enough crystals to make 8 purchases. What are they, 1,500 each? Or is it 1,250? I don't even remember. Let's go take a look. There's an easy way to find out. I think the Relic 8 stuff's only 1,250, right? Am I remembering wrong? I may be remembering incorrectly. I'm an old man. My memory's like Swiss cheese. You know how it is. Can't remember every skill in the game like some people can. All right, 1,250. Yeah. So you need 2,500, 4 times 10,000. That's 10,000 crystals in 9 months. Easy. Easy. 1,000 crystals a month. Anybody can save that up. No problem. Finger said, forgot they were even in there. Yeah. So you just buy those out of the shop. You make 8 purchases over the course of the journey. You'll lock down your placement and fleet right away. Because believe me, some people are going to do it. And if you look at this Obticeo account, this is an example. I mean, you look at my fleet arena, and 11 months into the game, the top is all Executors. Right? 6 Executors up here. There's a profundity coming in soon. There's 2 profundities coming in soon, I should say. But if you look at the people who are down here just below, like the drop off between the top, like let's say 15 people that play and going down here into the top 20, like the drop off in the fleet quality is monstrous, right? So for most people, if you just built the negotiator fleet, you'd be fine. But for our particular shard, these guys just went bonkers. Everybody built those Executors. and you just get pushed out of placement. And that makes Loquitur sad. So basically what I want you all to do, I want you all to be these guys. You know? Be the first to the massive fleet, hold your place in the top 5, and then build your account from there. One guy told me that doesn't sound like any fun. And I basically said, I don't care if you think it's fun. You can either play the game and have fun and do whatever you want, and then I don't care. Or if you actually want my advice and you want to play the game well, punch the time clock and build the Executor. Then do whatever you want for the next 10 years. I don't care. Right? But just, you got to believe me. You've got to believe me that that's the right first move to make. This many people, these are all experienced players too. These are some good players, right? These guys all paid money to build these Executors. And you can get there without paying money. Tyler Holt says top 200 on my shard are Executor and Profundity. Wow, that one guy is in Kyber already. Can you show his account? Who's in Kyber? Who's in Kyber already? Bendak. Chromium 4. Ufu. Kyber 4. There you go. There's his account. This account is... Let's see if we can see his stats. Can we see his stats from here? Let's look. Okay. It's the same age as the Obticeo account, guys. This account is started at the same time as the Obticeo account. 4,000 means it's not even a year old yet. 5.5 million galactic power. 2 galactic legends. Gas. Maul. Malgus. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 times 75 relics. I'm not going to judge, but this is probably somewhere on the order of $30,000. Yeah. With that many Zetas filled in and that many relic characters, I'm going to guess somewhere between 20 and 30K. Don't judge. I don't judge anybody. You know, if you have the money to spend and you're having fun and you want to do this, do it. But just realize there might be one of these guys in your fleet shard, and he's going to have number 1 in fleet every day. And we don't care. We just want number 2 in fleet every day. Right? Don't care. 5.5 Kyber 4. I might have to face that guy in my Loquitur account. He's right close to where I am in Loquitur. That's cool to see, though. I mean, that is a heck of a commitment to building stuff. Zoinks. Your Profundity will still beat his Executor. That's the plan. That is absolutely the plan. All right, guys. I got to get some cough medicine and get out of here. So I'm going to hang it up there. I feel like that's pretty good, right? We got a full clear on the Obticeo account. We got, looks like we're going to get the win on the Loquitur account. I feel like I played pretty well tonight. Didn't do anything stupid or make a bunch of errors, so that feels good. Man, 5v5. As long as we only play 5v5, I can live with the garbage that goes on with the matchups. I hate 3v3. I am completely demotivated by 3v3. It's so punishing for small accounts. Even if you can punch up in 5v5, 3v3 just a big thumb on your head that pushes you right back down. But yeah, I don't usually complain, but man, I cannot tell you how much I wish they would let us pick between 3v3 and 5v5. Because I just don't want to play 3v3. But I will. It's there. I'm there. There's nothing else to do. So just got to quit complaining, suck it up, and play it, right? That's all there is. But if somebody from CG were to happen to listen to this, stop the 3v3. Your players hate it. All right. Let's wrap it up for the day. And hit that like saber on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, I would certainly appreciate that. Helps me, helps the channel. And I thank you very much for it. Your lick saber, as TK called it. We need 8v8s. Oh, you know what I would love? Seriously, I would love if they did the 6v6 thing and they let it be like, sorry guys. When you're playing in the early game and you're trying to unlock nodes and stuff, it lets you pick a second leader. And the other leader, their ability counts in addition to your leadership. So you pick this guy, and we have 2 leads. Both leadership skills are active. From everything I can see, it allows both leaderships. If they did 6v6 with the person in the 6th slot being able to contribute their leader, that would be fire. Admiral Raddus team with the Raddus group and Mon Mothma as the second leader. So good. Yeah. Crazy stuff. That new man, I forgot her name again already. The new girl that's so good with the rebels. Can you imagine having a Rolo lead and her lead? It'd go from insane to even more insane. The Inquisitors would get better. You could at least use 6 Inquisitors and 2 leads. I mean, that would shake up things so much. A Phasma team that also had a crew lead. Even like the off meta, the leftover First Order teams could get pretty crazy. A Hux lead with the Phasma lead. Both of those leads. Nice. CG isn't smart enough to balance that. It would be so busted. They don't have to balance it. They sure as heck didn't balance 3v3. There's no balance to 3v3. It's just they set the team size to 3 and then said, go play. And then said, wow, there's a couple characters that are really bad in 3s. And, we're going to make this Tusken good in 3s. They haven't done anything to balance 3s. 3s is just the throwaway game mode. They just set it to 3 instead of 5 and just let people play. They could set it to 6 with 2 leads. Just set it to 6 with 2 leads and let people play. Make it once every 6 months. It doesn't have to be all the time. It doesn't have to be every other one like the stupid 3v3. Just do alternate GACs once every 6 months. And then let us play the game 5v5 like it's meant to be played for like 4 or 5 months in a row. That's all I'm asking. Just let me play the game the way you designed the game to be played in GAC. I'm whiny. This is horrible. I don't like to whine. I don't like to complain. So I'm going to officially stop complaining and chalk it up to being sick. But yeah, 3v3 could go away and I'd be happy. I have solutions. I still think the very best thing they could do for GAC, and I'll say it again, just in case somebody ever listens to this. What you do, once every 6 months, you reset everything. Every single player in the entire game goes back to their galactic power rating. So all of these guys that are in Carbonite with 8 million accounts, they go back to Kyber. And they have to fall all the way down through the rankings again. Fine, whatever. Whatever your highest rank achieved was prior to the reset, continues to be your payout until you get higher. So like Loquitur made it to Kyber 4. So if they reset right now when I was in Kyber 4, I continue to get the Kyber 4 payouts. Within a couple months, I'm going to be back to Kyber 4, maybe Kyber 3. And once I pass it up, I start getting the better payout. So I don't lose anything, but it resets the whole system and lets you play against people of your galactic power, at least for a little while. Now, you guys know when they did that reset, GAC wasn't bad. It was still clunky, but it was really like 4 or 5 months in that it started to get stupid. And after that, it's just become unmanageable for the lower level players. The matchups are just ridiculous. So I think every 4 months, every 6 months, do a reset. Don't punish people who are doing well. Continue to pay them out locked in at their highest payout. Reset it and let people climb again. Let people have fun with the GAC game mode. If I was in charge, that's what I would do. Just build a 2x2 matrix with the X as the GP and the Y as the Swiss rating. That could work too. That would be really interesting, right? Because then you'd start out at your GP and you'd play a series, and then whatever your Swiss rating is, you'd go up. Swiss is better. Swiss would be better. That would be a pretty cool way to do it. Alrighty, guys. I'm really going to get off of here now. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like, subscribe, join the Patreon group if you want to support my channel, and really hope to see you over on our Discord. We got a fantastic Discord. Link is down below. All those cool people in chat are over in Discord. Join us over there, hang out, learn a lot of stuff. See you in the next Holocron.